Hi, boys and girls. Welcome back to Pajama Preschool with Mrs. Mangarero. Story time again. Today's book is called The Paperboy. Have you ever wondered how the newspaper gets to your house so early in the morning? It's because of the Paperboy. And see this book? It has a silver medal on it. It's called a Caldecott Honor. That means it must be a pretty good book. So let's check it out. The Paperboy. Story and paintings by PILKEY. Oh, the moon is out. The stars are out. It must be nighttime. The mornings of the Paperboy are still dark, and they are always cold, even in the summer. And on these cold mornings, the Paperboy's bed is still warm, and it is always hard to get out, even for his dog. But they do. And softly, they step down to the quiet hall, past the door where the Paperboy's mother and father are sleeping, past the door where his sister is asleep. And down to the kitchen where they eat from their bowls. He's having some cereal. And out to the garage, where they quickly fold their papers, snapping on green rubber bands and placing them in a large red bag. It's hard to ride a bike when you are loaded down with newspapers, but the Paperboy has learned how to do this, and he is good at it. See him? There he goes. He even has a special light on his bike. The Paperboy knows his route by heart, so he doesn't ever think about which house to pedal to. Instead, he is thinking of other things, big things and small things. And sometimes he is thinking about nothing at all. His dog, too, knows this route by heart. He knows which trees are for sniffing. He knows which bird baths are for drinking, which squirrels are for chasing, and which cats are for growling at. All the world is asleep except for the Paperboy and his dog, and this is the time when they are the happiest. There he is. But little by little, the world around them wakes up. It's almost morning. The stars and the moon fade away, and the skies become orange and pink. What do you think is coming up? The sun. And when the Paperboy has delivered his last newspaper, he and his dog race home, and his empty red bag flaps behind him in the cold morning air. Soon they are back home. It is still dark inside, but the sounds of morning are all around. His father and mother are awake and talking softly in their bed, and his sister is downstairs watching Saturday morning cartoons. And back inside his own room, the Paperboy pulls down his shade and crawls back into bed, which is still warm. And while all of the world is waking up, the Paperboy is going back to sleep, and his dog is sleeping too. Their work is done. And now It is time for dreaming. The end. Wasn't that a great book? And now we know how your paper gets into your mom and dad or grandma and grandpa's paper box so they can read it early in the morning. Who takes it there? The paper boy. And there's even paper girls too. All right, boys and girls, thank you so much for joining me. Until next time, bye-bye.